This is Nathan Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. Today is Monday, February 2nd, 2026. And we are located at 12614 Morrison Street. And we are performing a video sewer line inspection through a 4-inch black ABS mainline sewer cleanout located on the left-hand side of the driveway, just in the side yard pavers here. This is our 4-inch black ABS mainline sewer cleanout. It does have a sewer box green lid here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to place our camera head at the top of the cleanout, and we're going to zero out here, and we're just going to drop down and take a good look. It does appear that we do have a two-way clean out, and you can see immediately we do transition into what appears to be vitreous clay here, and you can see we do have very large root intrusion in that joint there. So we're just going to continue to push out and take a good look. You can see we are in vitreous clay. You can see that joint there, some fair and maintainable condition, and as well as that joint. So we're just going to continue to push out, and you can see that joint there is in fair and maintainable condition. And you can see here in this joint we have a very large root intrusion, and you can see we do have some roots coming in from the top, and it does look like there is some of the neoprene band showing. So we're just going to continue to push out, and you can see a lot more root intrusion as well. And you can see just above us, as we pull back a little bit here, you can see we do have an opening there. You can see that's our test tee. That is approximately 18 feet. That's just before the sidewalk and curb area. So on our way back, we'll locate that area. So we're just going to continue to push out, and we're going to transition into our lateral. You can see we have a very large root intrusion, and it appears that we do have a break there, and we would want to get that root intrusion out so we could take a good look and see what lies behind the root intrusion there. So we would suggest to get that hydrojetted. So we're just going to continue to push out, and on our way back we will locate all these areas, and you can see that joint there is in fair and maintainable condition, and as well as that joint. And you can see that joint does have a shift, and you can see there is a gap in between the joint as well, and you can see the neoprene band is showing there. So we're going to continue to push out. This is in our lateral, this is in the street, and you can see those joints there, a little bit of gapping in between them. So we're just going to continue to push out here, take a good look, and that joint there is in fair and maintainable condition. And you can see a little bit of shifting at the top of that joint, and as well as this joint. And we're going to continue to push out and dropping down, a little bit of a turn, and you can see we do have concrete overpour in our saddle here, and you can see a large root and some shifting, and you can see that is our city sewer. So we're going to pause here for a moment, and we're going to locate this area. Okay, we did go ahead and locate this area, and we marked it with an orange dot of paint at approximately 8 foot 6 inches deep here, and this is on Beeman Street, or Beeman Ave, sorry.
This is actually
Morrison Ave, sorry, excuse me. And we did locate that area, and that is our city sewer tie-in. So we're going to continue to pull back. We are in vitreous clay. That is our saddle there. You can see a little bit of concrete overpour, and you can see a large root intrusion coming in from there. So we're going to pause here for a moment. So we're just going to continue to pull back, take a good look of our lateral. You can see some more gappage in between the pipes and that joint. So we're just going to continue to pull back some more. You can see some more gappage, and you can see some more concrete overpour as well in the joint. And this is out in the street. So we're just going to continue to pull back towards our home here. See that joint there has a little bit of an offset at the top of the pipe, but nothing too major. So we're just going to continue to pull back. And you can see a little bit of root and fingers coming through that joint.
I didn't see much.
And then you can see a shift in that pipe as well there. Holding a little bit of water, that would be another potential spot for a soft stoppage. So we're just going to continue to pull back. You can see that joint there is in fair and maintainable condition. And you can see here we do have some more shifting of the pipe there at the top from the 7 o'clock area going all the way to the 2 o'clock. So we're just going to continue to pull back. As we pull back, we are still in our lateral. We are going to transition back onto our property line here. So we're just going to continue to pull back. You can see that joint there is in fair and maintainable condition. And then as we pull back, you can see more roots coming in from this joint. And you can see a very large root intrusion there. And they are coming in from the joint. We would want to see what lies beneath the roots there, so we would suggest to get that hydro jetted out.
Where is that?
So what we're going to do is we're just going to push in just a little bit, and we're going to locate this area. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we did go ahead and locate this area, and we marked it with an orange flag, and it is on property in the yard area on the right hand side of the home. And we're just going to continue to pull back here. You can see a very large root intrusion there. And as we pull back, you can see that is our test tee here, so that does indicate that is our property line to lateral transition. So we're just going to continue to pull back, and you can see more root intrusion coming in through that joint.
We're going to get rid of roots. We're going to get a hydro jet.
So we're just going to continue to pull back. This is coming across our grass area in the front yard here. You can see that joint there is in fair and maintainable condition. And you can see, well, that joint is in fair and maintainable condition as well. So we're just going to continue to pull back. And that joint there is in fair and maintainable condition as well. So we're just going to continue to pull back and take a good look. And you can see more roots as well coming in through here.
Bad, right? Just got to get rid of them.
And then you can see here, we're going to push out just a little bit. As we transition, you can see in the transition from black ABS to vitreous clay here, there is a lip. This lip is a potential spot to catch soft stoppage, toiletry, and debris like that. So we're just going to continue to pull back, and we're going to come up and out of our clean out, and that will conclude our video sewer line inspection.